What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Jakks-specific World of Nintendo Series 1-2, the Metroid Deluxe figure. And of course this is Metroid from, well, Metroid. Really excited I found this guy this creature in the stores. Here we have a really nice drawing of the Metroid. And on the back, you can see twisting talons, realistic clear dome, draining life form, the energy draining life form, the Metroid. And it is a detailed 6-inch figure. It has 8 points of articulation, and other figures in this line include Luigi, Blue Toad, which Blue Toad is awesome, Samus, Diddy Kong, and Ganondorf. Not much more to say about the packaging, so what we're going to do now is take a little break, get Metroid posing out of the packaging, and then we'll go on to the rest of the review, so sit tight everyone. And so here we have the Metroid posing out of the packaging. Now, let's actually get a good look at Metroid, because I don't think a 360 is going to do this thing justice. We are still going to do a 360 so you can see what it looks like on all angles. And in case you can't tell, this thing is huge by action figure standard. Like, this is supposed to be a 6-inch figure, but I'll compare its size to a 6-inch figure in a little bit, but it's just massive. I mean, look at the size of my hand, and then look at it. It's a really awesome looking figure, and it has a lot of things going for it, but overall it's just a nice looking figure. It's not fantastic, it's not spectacular, it's nice though. I will give Jakks credit for making this figure, because it's not a really easy figure to make, and they somehow made it work. And like I said, let's get a size comparison with other figures really fast, so sit right here. And here we have Fox and Superman posed next to Metroid, and as you can see, it's just a really giant figure. And there's Superman for you, and let's actually see if we can't get it standing up, and you can see from the talons to the top it's much bigger than Superman, and it's actually it has a lot of size to it, I'm not gonna lie. And just for laughs, let's see how big it is next to Fox. I don't know if this is accurate size to what a Metroid should be. I think it might be a little too big. I don't remember. But if I remember Metroid Prime, it's about the right size. But yeah, it has a lot of nice details on it. And let's actually go on to the dome, because the dome is kind of cool. You can see it is this reflective, translucent plastic. You can see my hand behind it. It's not so translucent and clear. It's like a jellyfish. That's the best way I can put it. And it is squishy. It is nice and soft. One thing I do worry about is that over time, like, it might deflate and get misshapen. So be aware of that I don't know the longevity of this thing, and I'm pretty sure even mint in box, it's going to have some problems. And you can see there's a little scratch inside. I'm not sure if that's from squishing it or not, but there's a tiny little scratch that you can see right there. Let's actually go on to some of the details. Let's see if we can't see them. The camera's having a real hard time focusing on the inside of the Metroid. Let's see, just that really creepy, parasitic look to it. And like I said, the camera's just having a really hard time focusing on it. But you can see they did detail it with paint, and the mold is all there. And then we get to the bottom where the talons are. Talons are nice, and they're smooth on the outside, and then they're textured on the inside, which is pretty accurate to what Metroid should be. And it's that way on all the talons. And then they're mostly this off-white color, almost beige or vanilla color. If you know what vanilla looks like, it's not white. Paint could have been a little better on the talons, but it is what it is. And it's mostly this red plastic with the black washing on it. So there's not much to say about the figure. Let's actually zoom out. So we can go on to Metroid's articulation, which it has what you'd expect from a Metroid. Its talons do rotate. Each of them do a full 360. And I'm just showing off that they all do a 360. Some of them are tighter than others. And then they also have a hinge, so you can hinge them all inward, outward, or however you want it to get it to stand. It does have trouble standing, and it does want to lean forward a lot. That's only because the back talons are much larger than the front talons, as you can see. But other than that, there's really not much to say about Metroid. Let's actually go on to my final thoughts, and we'll wrap up this review, so sit tight, everyone. So here we have the Metroid pose for my final thoughts, and overall, really interesting figure. One of the main reasons I picked it up is because I do intend to pick up the Figma Samus figure, and you know, this would look nice in the Metroid display. But really interesting figure. I'm not going to say it's the greatest figure on the planet, but it is really nice looking, and I guess that's one thing that can be said about it. I will say that it's not everybody's cup of tea. I mean, it is highly likely that most people will pass on this figure. Unless you're a serious collector, I don't see too many people picking up a Metroid because it lacks a lot of articulation, and the detail is there for what you're paying for it. I actually picked mine up for $12.99 at Toys R Us. Toys R Us has been really good at getting the Jakks Nintendo figures, and I wanted to pick up this Metroid. Not sure how I feel about Ganondorf, but like I said, there are some problems with it. I'm not sure how this plastic will hold up over time. You can see that it is slightly warped out of packaging, and I don't know how I can fix that. Maybe shoot some air into it somehow. I don't know. But really nice design. It is a well-designed figure, I will give it that. But other than that, it's kind of like Bowser. It's kind of a letdown in some manners, but it's also kind of awesome in others. My honest opinion is, if you're a fan of Metroid, if you're trying to make a Metroid display for your collection, you're going to need this figure in your collection. Other than that, it's a pass, and if you are looking for this figure, do try finding it at retail. Don't pay on the secondhand market for it, because just like Bowser, I don't see secondhand value in this, especially because it doesn't do much. It's almost to the point of a statue, and that's, I don't know, it's really hard to describe. But anyway, thank you for watching my video. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, leave a like on this video. Tell me what you think of the Metroid. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's too squishy? Should they have done something else for the dome? But like I said, thank you for watching, guys, and I'm King Dragons 5000, and I'll see you guys later. Take care, everyone.